Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm ibbybereibi. If you're seeing this face for the first time, thank you very much for clicking, and if you're already a subscriber, you guys are the real MVP. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys tips on how to control your food intake this period you are home. I know so many people are home and they get to eat a lot this period. Like, they cannot control the amount of food they take into their system. So I'm just here to give you tips that I think will be helpful in controlling the way you eat. So if you want to know those tips, keep on watching. Yeah, so guys, the first thing for me is intermittent fast, because that will help you reduce the hours you get to eat. For me, I do the 18 hours fast, so I get to eat from 12 to 7 p.m. and then from 7 p.m. to the next day around 12 I fast. Sometimes I take it higher to like 22 hours, 20 hours. It depends on how I'm feeling. So intermittent fast should be really helpful. When you fast for about 18 hours and you get to eat for about 7 hours, you get to eat twice. For me, I just eat once. I hardly eat twice a day, but sometimes I eat twice a day. But you, as a beginner, you can eat twice a day. So if you're going to eat from 12 to 7, your first meal should be between 12 and 2 o'clock, and then your last meal should be between 5 and 7 p.m. So that should really go a long way. But if you say intermittent fast, you cannot do it, that you have to have your breakfast, lunch and dinner. Another tip is you need to drink water before eating. You need to drink water, maybe a cup or 2 glasses or 2 cups of water. You need to drink water before eating. You need to, for me, I take water like 15 minutes before I eat. Some people say you're supposed to take for 30 minutes before you eat. Most important thing there is that you should eat water, but you should drink water. By the time you drink water before your meal, like some minutes before your meal, let's say 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes before your meal, you're going to feel kind of full. So you're not going to take in so much food as you take on a normal day. So drinking water before each meal is another tip to you eating in smaller portions daily. Yeah, so that's the second one. But if you say you cannot drink water before your meal, another thing is you need to count your calories. There are so many apps now that you just type and say, okay, how many calories does 4 slices of bread contain? You see there. How many calories does a spoon of mayonnaise contain? You see there. I think one of them is the Shredder Gang app. I think so. I don't have the app, but I hear it's good, so you can try that. If you don't have any app, it's fine. Google is your friend. You can go on Google and Google stuff. You're going to see everything there. Anything you type there to find out calories of a cup of rice, a cup of beans is there. So cutting your calories is very important. I think for women, we're supposed to consume 2,000 calories in a day, and for men, we're supposed to consume 2,500 calories a day. So if you're supposed to consume 2,000 calories a day, you can reduce this to 1,500 calories a day. If you say you cannot count your calories, I'm here for you people, don't worry. If you say counting your calories is a problem, you can use a smaller plate to eat. Use a smaller plate to eat. Instead of using that big round plate you use, you get a smaller plate to eat. Or better still, you get your portion control plate. That should go a long way. But if you cannot get a portion control plate, it's fine. Use a smaller plate to eat, because on a normal day, if you get that round plate, you want to make sure the plate is filled up when dishing your food. But if you're using your small plate, even if it's filled up, at least the portion has really reduced. So using a small plate is another tip you can use to reduce the amount of food you take in daily. Another tip is you must not finish your food. Yes, you must not finish your food. I know the food is yummy, is sweet and all of that, but you must not finish your food. Some people, they are full, but because the food is sweet or because they don't want to waste food, I don't know. I'm not saying wasting of food is okay, but that's why I suggested using smaller plates. But you must not finish your food. Don't force yourself to finish your food. Once you are full, you are full. Don't force yourself to finish your food. Another thing is, when you go shopping, do not buy junk. I know it's hard, but just try to avoid it. Instead of buying junk, you can just buy coconut chips, you can buy almond nuts, you can buy walnuts, you can buy granuts, but just avoid junk, because you don't add weight in a day. By the time you start eating junk every day, especially this period you are home, when you resume work and you try that your favorite pants, it's not going to fit, sister. It is not going to fit, and you do not want that. So just avoid junk. Even if you're going to get junk, okay, let's say you're a beginner in this thing, you want to get junk, I understand. You get junk and you eat maybe 1 or 2 out of it, or you keep it fast, so that by the time you think of going to get it, you know that it's really fine, I don't have strength to climb or do anything and get it, so you just relax. Instead of junk, I know, yes, you want to watch your favorite TV series and all, and you want your mouth to be whining so that the flow would be there, it's fine. You can just get your almond nuts. You can get like 10 almond nuts, or you can do fruits, you can do apples, you can do banana, or you just mix smoothies. You can do avocado, celery, green smoothies. You can just mix it and sip while you are watching your favorite TV show or movie. Yeah, that should be helpful. Just avoid junk. And I'm saying you should go for nuts, walnuts and granules. Doesn't mean you should overindulge. No. If you're going to have almond nuts, you should have like, when I have my almond nuts, I have like 10 or 15 a day. Or if you're going to have granules, you should just take 1 full palm. You should just take 1 full palm of granules, and that is enough. I'm not saying you shouldn't overindulge and overeat granules and finish 1 bottle of granules in a day. Yeah, so that's another tip. And you need to also avoid sodas. Like, they are not your friend. A bottle of Coke contains 200 calories and about 44 grams of sugar. So imagine you taking 3 bottles of Coke in a day. Maybe when you want to eat, you have a Coke beside you, or you have juice beside you, Chivita juice or one of these juices beside you, and you eat 3 times a day, and you take Coke 3 times a day. That means your calorie intake in a day should be hitting 4,000 a day, and you do not want that this period you are at home. You really do not want that. So instead of taking soda, I'll advise you take water. Water is your friend. If you feel, water, you don't like water, you can squeeze in lemon juice and put it in the fridge. I promise you, when you drink it, it will taste like Sprite or Fanta. I promise you, I'm not joking. That is the truth. Yeah, so avoid fizzy drinks. Avoid it completely. Drink water. Water is your friend. Water, any day, anytime. Drink water. If you don't know how to drink water, you get there are apps now that helps you drink water. It will remind you, okay, go and take water. Go and take water. By the time you drink enough water, you will not feel hungry like that, and that is like a hack. Trust me, it has helped me, and I know it's going to help you. Next thing to keep fit and healthy this period while you're at home is exercising. If you cannot do strenuous exercise, you can do cardio. Okay, if you cannot do cardio, if you cannot do heat at home, just dress up, take a walk. If your area is really safe, take a walk around your area. If it is not safe, you get a skipping rope, skip in front of your house. You can start with 500 skips a day. Before you know, you get to 1,000, before you know, 2,000. But you can just start, even if you start with 200 skips a day, it is something. Just keep your body active. So that is another way to stay fit and healthy this period while you are at home. Just try to go to bed early. Try to go to bed early, because I feel like when you are awake seeing that movie, you feel like eating something, and the closest thing to you will be junk. So just try to sleep early. I was talking to my friend the other day. It was about 2 a.m. in the morning, and she was having bread and Sprites. You can imagine. So when you are awake, you tend to feel really hungry and you want to eat, and the thing that will come to your mind is junk, of course. Bread, biscuits, cookies, all of that. So you really do not want that. If at all you are awake and you want to see a movie, maybe you can reach out for a fruit, you can reach out for cucumber, you can reach out for an apple or a banana, watermelon, but just avoid junk. Just avoid junk. Don't go there. So sleeping early helps a lot. This last tip has really helped me, and it is brush your mouth before you go to bed. Once you brush your mouth, you will not want to spoil your breath by eating something, because when you eat something, of course, you won't feel that fresh breath again. So if you brush your mouth, you automatically just call it a day when it comes to eating of food. So brushing your mouth before you go to bed helps a lot. Yeah, it helps a lot. With all of that being said, you need discipline. You need discipline to do all of these things I've said. So if you are not disciplined, it's going to be really hard for you. But if you just make up your mind and say, okay, I got this, I'm going to do it, you will. It's not that deep. If you just make up your mind and say, okay, oh, I'm going to eat so time, I'm going to reduce the way I eat junk, I'm going to drink more of green tea, I'm going to take more water, you will do it. It's not hard, baby girl, baby boy, it's not hard. Yeah, so just try it and you see that it's not as hard as you think it is. Bottom line is, to start losing weight is hard. Don't let anybody deceive you that weight loss is like this. Weight loss is like this. Me, I cheated my soul out. I was always cheating, but somehow I always got back on track. So weight loss is not easy, but once you're consistent and you focus on your goal and you're determined, you will get there. It's not easy. It's not a day's job, because you did not gain that weight in one day, so you're not going to lose it in one day. You did not even gain that weight in 2 weeks, so you're not going to lose it in 2 weeks. You need to be consistent. You need to eat healthy. You need to exercise. You need to drink lots of water, and you need to avoid junk. So I hope this video was really helpful. If it was, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you have not subscribed, why now? Just subscribe. So I'll see you guys in my next one. You guys stay safe, and I love you guys. Bye guys.